Glad to be here. It's a saying amongst the Blue Angels when they greet each other, a mindset that they use. It's what I'd like to think our client was thinking when he greenlit us building his project car. What started out as him being inspired by a render Tim had done of what his dream car would be, became us searching the whole country for the perfect donor car to use to build something that was modern and timeless and an absolute driving machine for him to pilot. What can I say? It's going to be so good. I think we're all going to be saying, glad to be here. Okay, but funny story, that's actually not the car. This was one just there for illustrative purposes. Let me show you it now. Here it is. It's a 1987 Porsche 911 Targa G-Body. We chose this exact year for a very important reason. Firstly, this particular generation of 911 is easy to backdate, so it has that 70s style, but modern enough to have lots of features prior generations didn't have, namely the G50 gearbox. The G50 is a hydraulic system, and it's a massive improvement over the cable-controlled system used before. This particular vehicle is out of California and was an ideal candidate, as almost every part of it was needing fixing or replacing, or was just worn out. The body, though, was perfect, clean and straight with no rust. The ideal car to use as a donor for a build. Meet Alex. You're going to see a lot of him. He's our metal fabricator, and legitimately might be an alchemist, as he turns metal into gold. He's the first stop for the Blue Angel as it begins its transformation.
What you got here, Alex? I'm laying out my cut lines because we're making a custom spoiler for this. The grill's gonna be a little bit smaller. My spoiler insert is gonna be a little bit longer. So as my perimeter for my spoiler insert, cut this, move it back, maybe like an inch and a half. I'll play around with it, see where I like it. Make my pieces to transition it all and weld it all back in.
Got a lot of work ahead of you. It's looking good.
When will this all be done by? Spring 2025. How's it possible? Systems and procedures. We've inspected this car bumper to bumper to see what the true condition of it was. What parts can we reuse versus what needs to be replaced? Our shop manager and technicians work together to categorize the parts so we can begin cleaning and vapor blasting them for when we intend to reuse them. And if we need to order new parts, we get that information to our director of ops. We photograph every part of the car during this assembly so we can quickly put it back together later on.
That's how you pull up to the dance floor?
That's how I pull up downtown on a Friday night. Michigan Avenue, you know what I'm saying?
No dance moves from you.
It's a pleasure dance.
One thing we use is Porsche factory body parts. It's a far higher standard than any other aftermarket product. Plus, it's the same thickness as the original metal. Panel gaps are more accurate, and the results make a superior quality build. Now that we have them on, let's cut them up.
Why is the meanie guy turning the music off? Because you told him to make a video. We need the music for inspiration. Yeah, we need the music for inspiration. Sam, you don't do anything right. So how are we gonna turn that? How are we gonna turn that fast? Pretty much at this point here, that's where it starts to dive in. The system bumper is narrow. Or we start here with the flip out. So, well, I get that. I'm saying the shape of the fuel level. Yeah, this is like, oh yeah, much more square. Yeah. We'll draw it on here. Look into that. You know, this can all stay factory and you start your flare strips. Rear quarter.
It just looks, that looks so sick having it up high, doesn't it? It's more Hot Wheels.
Tim, don't get your shirt dirty.
Must have a ledge. And then I need to see my triangle on my tire. You know how I'd like to see that tire on there too.
Those are the two things that are
Muy importante.
Little do you guys know, the table's red from all of his blood. So what you just watched was part of our design process. It all begins with a conversation with the customer. What do they want? What inspired them? What's something that's a must-have versus where's somewhere we can try some ideas out? A render is drawn up and then sent to the customer for review. We repeat this process until they're happy. Now, the customer always has final say, but we do bring our years of experience and knowledge to the table when coming up with the design and offer our insights. Once the design is signed off on, we use that, combined with pictures and videos being sent to them, and in-person reviews to make sure the vision is going to plan. Tim has this amazing skill of being able to visualize and understand what the customer desires, and Alex is bringing that vision to life. Give me the update. How are things going here?
What you trying to say?
You're a classic. You're not that
Oh,
one.
thanks, pal.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video all about the start of our newest big build. Obviously you can see this is way farther along than what you guys just saw, but that's next video. Everything's about metal work. We're going all in depth about all the little cool details that are on this car behind me. And I don't know if you can see it, but Alex has actually got a GoPro on his head. You're gonna be getting to see some POV shots of all the little details of what he's crafting. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Olsen Spec if you haven't already. I know we got 69,000 Instagram followers, nice, and come over here, watch our videos here on Olsen Spec. Every single week we're posting cool videos and we got a lot of great shorts going on, so come on, subscribe to the channel, more cool stuff coming.